What's up, you guys? It's PokeGirl7 here, and in today's video we are counting down the strangest and funniest glitches in Pokemon Go. So basically, I took to Twitter and asked everyone to send me screenshots of the weirdest glitches they've ever had in their Pokemon Go app, and I actually had some really crazy entries, and I'm super excited to go over them today. So I just wanted to let you guys know before we get started on today's video, this is probably a series that I'm going to do like once or twice every month. I might ask for entries on Twitter of screenshots from Pokemon Go, and we'll count down like the rarest sightings or, you know, the craziest glitches, different things like that. I wanted to kick that off today since Hurricane Florence is coming down through Greenville right now, and it is raining like crazy, so I can't go out and play Pokemon Go and make videos because my camera will get wet and I don't want to lose my baby. So I guess we're gonna go ahead and kick off this series. It's gonna be really funny, so sit tight and let's count down the weirdest glitches in Pokemon Go. So our first entry comes from Icy Dragon Gamer, and at first look this picture looks kind of normal, but if you really pay close attention you can see that Terra is Team Instinct. It has the yellow background on her appraisal screen. But look at the team leader. Does anything look kind of weird to you guys? Yeah, it's Candela instead of Spark. Spark is the Team Instinct leader. Candela is the Team Valor leader. Spark must have been sick or something like that, and Candela must have took over for the day. I think this is really strange, and I don't know what would cause the wrong team leader to show up on the appraisal screen, but I thought this one was super funny and weird, and I don't think I've ever heard of this happening. I don't think anyone else has ever covered this on YouTube or anything like that, so that is very strange. So I thought it definitely deserved a spot on this list. So our next entry comes from Sparkynado Mom 62, and this is a glitch that I've seen quite a bit. It hasn't actually happened to me yet, but I think it's super crazy and super cool. Guys, double-headed Pokemon. So here we have an example of a double-headed shiny Eevee, and once Sparkynado Mom 62 evolved it into a shiny Espeon, it kept its double heads. So I think this is super crazy. I don't know what causes this one, but it's super cool. I bet some of the newer players in Pokemon Go get the double-headed glitch and they think it's some rare, crazy Pokemon with two heads, which is absolutely hilarious. I want to see some people's reactions of this online. I think that would be so funny. But I've actually seen some other examples, like a Milotic with two heads and some other things, so it's absolutely crazy, and it happens quite commonly now, which I think is so cool, and hopefully it happens to me one day so I can see it in my own game. So our next entry comes from Blink Button Mash, and this is a weird glitch that we had last Christmas. So as you guys know, last Halloween we got a new hat in Pokemon Go that was a Mimikyu hat. I'll show you what it normally looks like here. Well, Blink Button Mash had the glitch of the Mimikyu hat turning red for 3 hours during the Christmas event last year, and I'm not sure if this happened to other people throughout the event, it just didn't happen to me, but I think this is absolutely crazy. There's no real explanation for any of this, but it's very strange, so maybe they considered giving us a special Christmas hat and something happened in the coding and it didn't work out. I don't really know, but I think it's super crazy. But I'll definitely stick with the Mimikyu hat. I think Mimikyu is a lot cuter than this red. Okay, so our next entry comes from Color44, and this one is really weird because it reminds me of a glitch that happened back in Pokemon Red and Blue. So I'm sure most of you have heard about the missing no glitch in the original Pokemon games, which basically it was a glitch that if done correctly, you could spawn a random Pokemon that you weren't supposed to be able to find, and it looks like this. Yeah, it was never really made into an actual Pokemon. It does have its own battle cry and all of that, but it doesn't actually look like anything. So maybe it is a Pokemon that Game Freak decided to scrap, but they left it in the code so you can somehow glitch your way around to find it. I don't know exactly how to do the glitch myself, but I know back in the day it was very popular, widely talked about on the playgrounds, and everyone was always so intrigued by the mystery. But guys, here we have another glitch kind of like this in Pokemon Go. Now, it's not the same type of glitch by any means, but it does resemble it a lot. We have this Ponyta here, which is all crazy looking. I don't know what happened. I don't know what kind of berry you fed this Ponyta Color44, but it is not okay. So he actually said in his tweet that it looks like the missing no glitch, and it really does. It reminds me of it. Of course, it's not the same thing. This isn't missing no, but it does remind me of it. And I've seen other examples of it, like this Lugia right here. This Lugia looks like it is not wanting to stay in the Premier Ball, and it is just going crazy, which I think that is so funny. But maybe missing no is in Pokemon Go and we just don't know about it, guys. So this next one is super creepy. It comes in from Kel Needon, and I call this one the demon Pokemon glitch. Now, what if they're trying to introduce a demon type Pokemon? Which, no, I'm just joking, guys. I don't think that's gonna happen. But this one absolutely freaks me out. As you can see, there's an Abra on the map right here, but it is pitch black No color whatsoever. It looks like some sort of creepy demon or spirit floating around, and you can actually catch a Pokemon when it looks like this, and when you get to the encounter screen, it'll have some color, but it's really creepy. It still looks like some sort of ghost. The color is all gone. You can only see like kind of the silhouette of it. It's really creepy, and then once you catch it, it actually stays this way. I don't know how long it stays this way. I don't know if like when you refresh your game if it goes away or not, but honestly that's super crazy. I don't know the explanation for this, but I really want to find a Pokemon like this and catch it just so I can get it on video, because I think that's super crazy. This has happened a little bit here and there. I've seen it on Twitter. I've seen some video of it, and it's really crazy. Kel Needon, definitely let me know if you want to comment on this video or tweet me. Let me know if it stayed this way after you refreshed your game, because I'm really curious about it, and I'm sure everyone else is as well. It's super crazy. There's no explanation for this other than your game is probably haunted. Okay guys, so this next one comes from the ABC_, and this one is so funny, and I was considering not even putting it in the video because it's a little bit crazy. But it's so funny. I don't think this one was actually screenshotted from the ABC, because I've seen this one before. I don't know who this originally came from, but it's super funny, so thank you for sharing it. Guys, a Vigoroth and a Castform put in the gym at the same time, and it turns into this glitch, you guys. I'm just gonna let you guys look at this one for yourself, and I'm not really gonna say much about it, but it is perfectly placed, and it is so funny, and whoever put these two Pokemon in that gym, good job you guys, because this glitch is literally the funniest thing I've seen in a while on Pokemon Go. Before we talk about our final glitch, let's go over some of the really funny ones that didn't quite make the list. So here we have a huge Roselia. This one comes from Sagarine. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right, but this is a huge Roselia, and it is staring you down. This must be a Roselia raid boss that escaped the gym. I think that one is super cool. We also have this entry from Jake64612650. Dude, you have a long Twitter handle. Apparently he was walking his Dragonite as his buddy Pokemon, and it had a weird glitch where it put it on the map for him, but it looks like it is flying above the map, which I think is super cool because Dragonite is a flying type Pokemon. So this one actually looks really cool, and it looks like it was meant to be there. So let's talk about my favorite glitches in Pokemon Go. Now these are a lot like the Vigoroth and Castform glitch, except for these are on the map instead of inside of a gym. So basically it's just Pokemon fusions. So this happens pretty commonly if two Pokemon spawn around the same area on the map. Sometimes they can intertwine with each other and make a really funny looking Pokemon. So this first one here comes from Almost Chang 19. I apologize if I mispronounced your name. It is a Houndour cosplayed as a Sintra. It looks like a little Houndour that mom made it dress up for Halloween as a Sintra, and it looks miserable, but it looks so funny, guys. I love it so much. This one came out so perfectly. So our final entry comes from Epic Gear, and I think this one is super cute. It looks like a Torchic has cosplayed as a Ralts, and Epic Gear named this one Ralchic, which I think is super fitting. How adorable is this, you guys? They should make a Pokemon plushie to sell at the Pokemon Center like this. I know a lot of times they have the cosplay Pikachu and different Pokemon that cosplay as other Pokemon. I think it's always super cute. This would be a cool one to do. It's adorable. I love it so much. I think Ralts and Torchic are two of the cutest Generation 3 Pokemon. But guys, basically any Pokemon fusions that turn out looking this awesome are some of my favorite glitches in Pokemon Go. So that's all I have for today's video. Thank you guys so much for sending me your screenshots on Twitter, and let me know in the comments down below if this is something you want to see more regularly, once or twice a month maybe. I want to do videos like this, and let me know what ideas you have for the next video. I'm super excited about it. You guys can follow me on Twitter. I'll put my Twitter link in the description down below. That way you can send in your entries next time. I'm super excited to do this series. It's been a lot of fun looking at all these glitches, and I tried to pick the ones that I thought were the funniest, but they were all really good, so thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe to join my Gengar Gang, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye!